Hi everyone. Today is another sad day on the homestead. Unfortunately, the same issue that happened with our chicken a couple weeks ago happened again to Chicken Little. And Chicken Little's been chronically ill. She's had some good spurts, but she's never looked like completely healthy. Her comb has always been that I call it a cyanotic looking comb, like not red, but kind of bluish purple, and like she was always struggling with something. And the whole flock that we got last summer, um, none of them had tail feathers, and we didn't know any better. Um, so, pretty much all last summer, I was treating them for mites and lice and trying to build their immune systems up. And, they did get better. And actually, Chicken Little was like critically ill at one point. She just looked like she was going to die. She was just laying in the yard, not doing anything, and very listless. And but I was able to bring her back and get her to her happy little chicken self. And this spring, she has been battling with some diarrhea, and I did deworm the flock, and that didn't seem to help her. At any rate, yesterday we came to check on them after we had run some errands, and she was bleeding from her bottom, just like the other one. And she had recently, it's been hard for me to determine, although I highly suspected she was the one not giving me an egg every day for like months at a time. But now that I was down to three, um, there were a couple days that I got 3 eggs. And so I'm like, oh, Chicken Little's giving me an egg. And, I don't even know how old she was, because definitely with older hens, when they intermittently lay an egg, they can become egg bound. And that day, she did lay an egg. And so I don't know if she had been egg bound and she really had a hard time getting it out and then started bleeding and the others were pecking at her, and the same scenario basically, except she passed the egg on her own. But when we came home, there was a lot of blood. She had lost a lot of blood. There was a lot of blood on the top level of the coop area where she just was sitting quietly. And when I did get her wrapped in a towel, she had intestines hanging out. So I knew that it was a fatal condition, and I didn't want her to suffer. So I did call her, and hopefully she's in chicken heaven, having her best little chicken life, eternal life. So we're down to 2 in our original flock. We started with 6 last summer, and so as you know, we did add 5 of the Leghorns, which are just under a year old, and then we have the 4 little ones that are only like 8 weeks old. So our flock is building up again, and our plan is to give them a little fenced in area here to protect them. We do want to let them come out and free range, but we want to limit that space. So poor Chicken Little, she was one of my favorite ones, and I didn't care if she was not giving me any eggs. I was just happy that she was, running around with her sisters, and she was picked on a lot because she was definitely at the bottom of the pecking order. But we would put extra food dishes out for her, so she knew that those extra little dishes were for her, and so the big girls wouldn't kick her out. So I'm glad that I was able to put her out of her suffering, and she's at peace now. So I just wanted to give you an update, because you're not going to be seeing her around here anymore. But we're looking forward to building our flock and getting everyone else healthy. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.
I'll keep praying to heaven and fighting like hell.